What up, guys? It's Miss Jinx again, here with Carnival Spirits for Daily Spirits. So I'm just gonna jump right into these questions because I don't have a whole lot of time, but I want to get them done. So number one, is Violent J selling himself short? Not necessarily. I think he's kind of misrepresented with those comments. I think he kind of believes one thing and says another, so to speak. He certainly has a muse, and I think that's always been the Dark Carnival. Whether or not that's an actual otherworldly power or a realm or being he created and gave a name to is purely speculation. But I definitely think that he kind of misrepresented himself because the way I see it, he's kind of leaning more towards having a muse than, you know, being fucking possessed or whatever and ghost riding a track. But I do believe that it's possible that he does kind of zone out and let his imagination go wild, so to speak. Yeah, and then number two is making wicked shit depressing. Of course it is, but it's also therapeutic. The reason I say that is because I write a lot of poetry, and you know, I might be really upset about something, I might be really down when I do it, but at the same time afterwards it's kind of a sigh of relief. And you know, they expose a lot of real shit. They've always been on some real shit. They say things that no one once said. I mean, they have songs exposing political issues, racial issues, sexism, poverty. The list is broad and super necessary for what they are, and super necessary for what they are. It's almost like when a kid finds out the tooth fairy isn't real, and it's super shitty, but it's necessary for growing up. You know, learning the truth about reality and the way the world works is necessary, even though acknowledging it is shitty. I mean, you know, people are poor, people are homeless, people cheat, people lie, people steal, so it's a crazy fucked up place, and knowing and being in tune with that is depressing, you know what I mean? But you have to be. So third is ICP pop. ICP's beats have certainly sampled quite a few past and distant past popular songs, but you know, it's really debatable. Being popular and well known doesn't necessarily mean that you're loved and respected and enjoyed and taken for even an actual human. You know what I mean? We see that in the media constantly. Media bashes and tears down lots and lots and lots of people who are considered pop. And I feel that the internet does that with the Insane Clown Posse. You know, it's almost like ICP is, they're so well known and trolled on and hated on and loved at the same time. They're almost like a high school skank, because everybody knows who she is, but maybe she only has a couple of real good friends, you know what I mean? People that know her really well. So I guess I'm undecided on whether or not they're pop, because it can be represented in so many different ways, as can they. But yeah, that's about all I have to say. Shout out to Panic, Don Chaos, and Beastmaster for completing their Daily Spirits videos, and I look forward to seeing all the rest of Carnival Spirits, the Ninjas in Action, and their answers and what they feel about these questions. If you have any questions yourself or comments, don't be afraid to leave them down at the bottom. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Whoop whoop.